What's this whole doTERRA or Young Living Convention 2017 all about? Well, I'm going to cover that in today's video, so stay tuned and don't go anywhere. The doTERRA and Young Living conventions are two separate events that happen every year, and I mean, it's so important to understand how they were founded and all that good stuff, but I'm going to cover that in the next section.
Hey, this is Lance McGowan with Essential Oils Me, and today we're going to talk about the doTERRA and Young Living Convention for 2017, which is a really awesome event to go to. Either if you go to one of them or both of them, you definitely want to factor this into your whole learning curriculum process, especially if you like to go on vacation or if you just want to, just expand your mind. All right, so let's talk about the first thing. So with the doTERRA's global convention, happens once a year, and Young Living's global convention is once a year too. All right, so here's what it looks like. So doTERRA's 2017 convention is called U. Nice. So it's the kind of convention really just to help you learn about the company history, the founders, how they got their start from humble beginnings, as well as new products. I mean, there's this oil bar. You can sample all types of oils, every oil they get. They've got a lot. It's really fun. I mean, I feel like that's one of the highlights. But yeah, you get to hear a lot of stories of, I call it the come up stories of a lot of people who, may have been living in their cars or homeless or bankrupt or on the verge of all those, but were able to turn it around, help a lot of people, and basically get to where they are. They're on stage talking about their journey, and I feel like I cry almost every single time. Like either tears come to my eyes or it does come out, and I'm not afraid to shed them because it's very inspirational. And then Young Living's convention, it gets called Fulfill Your Destiny, and it's at the 2017 International Grand Convention. That's kind of the name of it, and very similar. You get to learn about their history, their founder, there's lots of people that talk, there's guest speakers, so they're similar in the sense that you get to learn about the companies, and this is going to be way better than any summit or any retreat. This is the event to go to if you are a customer of doTERRA or Young Living, or you are a wellness advocate with doTERRA, or you're an independent distributor with Young Living, or if you're neither of those, you're not even with either company. I highly recommend checking these out. And so I'm going to include the details of that right here. And so the dates for the doTERRA convention is September 6th through the 9th this year. And then the dates for the Young Living convention is June 14th through the 18th. And these are something to mark your calendar and for next year if you can't make it this year, because I'm going to talk about some of the tickets as well. All right, the location for doTERRA's convention is the Vivint Smart Home Arena and Salt Palace. Those are the two main locations. The Vivint Smart Home Arena is huge, and that's where about 30,000 people will be. And then the location for Salt Palace is going to be in the Rice Eccles Stadium, is going to be location for the Young Living convention. And so those are a couple spots that are going to be housing all those Oilers. I feel like every time I go to the doTERRA's convention, but every time I go, there's like a sea of like people who are wearing purple, and I'm sure whatever color Young Living, maybe green or blue or whatever color we're sporting there. But it's cool to just be surrounded by people of like-mindedness. It's really almost surreal. You're just like, wow, this is oils. Like these are just oils, and people are really this passionate, but they are, and I am. I mean, it's cool. It's almost like you go to like I want to say like Alice in Wonderland. You just go to this fantasy world where oils are coming out of fountains and stuff. They're not, but I'm just saying that's what it feels like. Anyways, okay, so the city and state for the Tears Convention is Salt Lake City, Utah, and it's the same thing for Young Living, Salt Lake City. Salt Lake City is like the home of like supplement companies and network marketing companies in general. They have, I mean, when I go there every year, I mean, this is wow, this is gonna be like my third year going into the doTERRA's convention. But yeah, it's awesome. But yeah, there's like a whole bunch of other companies you pass along the way, whether it's their headquarters or they're on the side. And when I'm driving, well, I go with a team, but when I'm going, it's fun to kind of see how it's like the mecca of supplements. All right, tickets. doTERRA this year sold out already. I got mine's though. I have mine, and what's cool is like it depends. Like so, they sell out a lot quicker if they let the diamonds basically buy the tickets and then distribute them. or they tend to kind of go less quickly if they don't let the diamonds do that, and everyone just kind of buys, as they need them. But how that works is, yeah, I offer those to my team members or people that are interested as well. And the price varies. So I always get mine I get the early bird special because I get mine at convention. So it's like 125 bucks, but it goes up in price. It's like 169 if you don't get it at convention, and then it can get into the 200s if you basically wait to the last second, assuming they're available, which they're not to the public unless you go through somebody like myself or somebody you know. All right, for Young Livings, I would just check online their website. You can just Google Young Living Convention 2017, and then you'll be able to find some more information on whether they are available, or if you are already with Young Living working through your mentor, sponsor, enroller, those are going to be the ways to go. All right, so the next steps are to click the links in the description to learn more.
doTERRA and Young Living came from humble beginnings, and they actually started with the intent of just sharing essential oils with individuals and then families and then communities and now the world. And so it's cool to see the global reach that these two essential oil companies have and how they're helping lives every single day. And it's not just the end consumer like you or I who may or may not be using them. It is all about the communities that they are able to lift up out of poverty because of the exchange. The oils for the income or the opportunity to give them better roads or better shelter or just necessities like water and just all those things. And it's so cool to be a part of that journey and that mission of doTERRA specifically trying to get an oil in every home. And that is an amazing thing. Just like, Apple's vision was a phone in every home, right? Or just trying to, get some more of those smartphones out there. I know I have one, but the point is oils are awesome. They're really the future from a health improvement standpoint, and the conventions are a great way to really be a part of that journey or see what it's all about if you're on the fence with either company. And if you miss that or if they're sold out, you can always do a company tour at their headquarters in Salt Lake City, Utah area-ish. It's not exactly Salt Lake City, but I have another video on the details of that. But you can definitely do that as a kind of like consolation prize, right? It's a plan B, just in case you couldn't make it to the convention. But I highly recommend going if you haven't already gone. That concludes today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click one of the links in the description box to learn more, or hit the subscribe button so you can catch more video updates.